Hello quilters, it's T with Teaquilts, and today is December 9th, 2023. It is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're here for 2-hour live sew and chat. So welcome to the chat. I hope everyone can hear me. I am not using a mic today. I'm waiting for a part to come for my mic. So that's what's up with the mic situation before I actually send it back. And I think they said it would come in Monday. So hopefully it will. Let's see. I have you all pulled up on that one for right now. It's only at 6% charge. Hopefully it won't cut off on us. So hopefully everybody is having a great Saturday. Let's see who's in the chat before I get started. Give people time to come in. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel if you're watching this as an upload. Also, you will be able to then post comments with us in the chat. So let's go open up the chat. Hey Darcy, welcome back. She says hi T and all quilters. Make sure you give T a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when T is here for us. Also join us over on Facebook group Teaquilts LLC Facebook group, and you can also join that. You have 4 questions you need to answer so that you can gain admission. Otherwise, I'm going to think you are a spam account. So let me pin Darcy's message. Brenda Foley is here saying good evening, T and Quilty friends. Sandra saying hi, T and everyone. Remo JS is here saying hello. No, good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Thumbs up. So thank you, ma'am. Harriet Susan Franklin saying hello from Ringo, Georgia. D. Branson, hello T and fellow artists. Deborah Quilts is here. Good evening, T and all quilt friends. And Deborah Quilts, I got to see her today because we had the So Busy Quilt Guild meeting today. This is our older logo shirt that we had made by one of our members. And it was a good meeting today. I think any December meeting is a good meeting because everybody's in good spirits. But it was a lot of jokes being cracked. So you did a lot of laughing, got a lot of endorphins out. I am super tired though. I'm busy working here, and then the meeting, I was getting more stuff done so that I could be more prepared to work here tonight. So I've had a long day, but I'm glad I had a good day. Vivian Calvey saying hi, T and everyone. Leighton saying hello, all T Quilters. Janet McCarroll saying hello, T and T Quilters. Vanessa Brown's here saying hello, T and all T Quilters. Minnie Dula. Hold on. Hello, everyone. It's rainy Saturday here in North Carolina. Maritza's Yarn and Craft saying holla. Maddie Barnum. Hello, T and everyone. Irish L Lady saying good evening, T and fellow quilters. June Hansen. Hi, T and everyone. Patricia Priest. Howdy. Thank you for the calendar. You're welcome. I told y'all I got some calendars out. I have not got all the calendars mailed out. If you've ordered from me, say in the last 9 months or so, and you haven't gotten a calendar, just shoot me an email with your mailing address. It probably will go a lot faster to getting your calendar if you've already ordered. So it is for my customers. So that's what it is. It's just a little refrigerator magnet monthly calendar. Got Kevin, the quilter here. Hey, Miss T and all T Quilters. Jonah Crutchfield, good evening to all. Cheryl Knuckles, good evening, everybody. Katie Kraft saying hi, T and all. Jean Hoffman says, it is flat pouring here in Western Washington. I think we had rain yesterday. I woke up, my car was, or early this morning, rather, middle of the night, because my car was wet this morning. But other than that, I haven't had any rain to contend with. My brother's here saying hi, sis and everyone. Michelle the Quilter, hello T and Kevin, June, and all friends. Christine H, hello T and everyone. We had a heat wave in the Mitten State today. Dolores Phelps saying hello T and T Quilters. And Miss Topaz Lori saying hey T and Quilters. Annette J saying hey T and Quilters. Annette J, welcome to the channel. I haven't seen your name in the comment section before, so welcome to the chat room. Appreciate you commenting. C Joy Creation saying hi T and Quilters and T Quilters. Dolores Phelps says received my package on Thursday along with the calendar. Thank you. You are so welcome. If you're talking about packages, I sent out the fabulous patterns. I did have a couple people that haven't paid for their patterns, and then I have, I think, 2 or 3 other patterns. I might have 5 patterns. Let me go check and make sure, because if somebody wants to join the fabulous sew along that's starting in 2024 March of 2024, let me know. Hold on, don't put it in there now because I'm leaving. All right, here's the story. I had 5 extra. I sold 1, so I have 4 of the fabulous patterns left now. So that's the status on that. Janice Miller came in saying hello to everyone. Just checking in. C-Rex says, hey quilters, I received my pattern tee. Yes. Awesome, awesome. So I have 4 more patterns. I should have brought one in here, right? But I did not. I took mine out and put it into a book so I can have it ready to go. But the fabulous pattern, the sew along, it's $46.64 for 8 months sew along. I think that's what it is. And also your admission into the Facebook group. So it includes it all. Cheryl says she got her package too. You're welcome. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Hi Diane McCoy saying hi T and friends. Jason Lewis is here saying good evening and happy Saturday T and all you fabulous quilting queens and kings. Yes. I didn't take the reminder off from when it told me at 7, and it keeps reminding me that I have live chat. Judy Smith is here, says hi T and all. Listening in as I am sewing, so that's cool. Sharon Lewis is here saying hi T and quilters. Hold on. And Deborah Holloway saying good evening T and T quilters. All right. So, y'all, if you've been missing the videos for Quiltmas, doing the 12 days of Quiltmas, we're, of course, on day number 9. Today was Beth of Good Goods. And she showed her quilt top today. They air every day at 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. My premiere is going to be next Tuesday. I'm day 12. So I would really love if you all are available to be able to come watch and see what's going on with that. So they've been really awesome. We're getting to the end. This seems like it's going really fast when you're watching a video every day. It's kind of like having a baby, and then you watch it grow in the first year, like my jersey. Can't believe a whole year is almost past, but it is awesome. So looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see who win my quilt. So I've been watching a lot of the videos, and a lot of people are very humorous. Now Beth of Good Goods, she wasn't humorous. So I'm like, okay, so somebody didn't get the humor boat like I did. I didn't understand they were supposed to have, be a little funny with it. I'm one of those when I'm teaching, I'm more straightforward. So, or when I'm presenting something, I'm more straightforward. So I felt better because she's one of the first ones. Like Teresa wasn't funny, but she was number one and she was giving all the intro stuff. And I have no idea what I said in my video and what I've done in my video. I cannot even remember, okay? And I can't watch it on anything other than my desktop apparently because it's not letting me watch on any other device. So, and I don't have time to sit at my desk right now. So, and I love the letter that came with it. Thank you very much. Very fancy. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl. Sue GSD is here. Says, hello, tea and quilting family. If anyone is interested, 199 days. Oh, my goodness. Until our favorite quilter lead us to retreat to end all retreats. So, yeah, now it seems like it's starting to come up because it's less than 200 days now. And you may as well just go ahead and take another 40 of them days, probably 50 of those days away from me. Away for me only, because I'm gonna be busy doing other stuff the entire month of January, trying to get ready for the getting ready for the cruise and being on my cruise. So thanks, Diane. You're welcome. Diamond in the Rough says, hello, T. I received my package. Oh, awesome. All packages have been mailed to. I think I mailed the one yesterday, but I made sure that the one I mailed yesterday had a tracking number, so that one should be able to be tracked. But you should be receiving your stuff. If you haven't, like if you paid late last week, then maybe Monday or Tuesday you'll get it, but everybody else should already have their fabulous patterns. Hi, Joe Cormel Perkins, saying good evening, Miss T and all T quilters. Let's see. And I think that's it. I think we're caught up. All right. The other thing I'm doing is opening the Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box every day at 12:01 a.m. Yes, that's right, 12:01 a.m. I am opening up those, so that's been a lot of fun. And just for a global perspective, I do think that this box is so far up to day number 9 that it's better than the previous year's boxes as far as items included. I've passed on a couple of items. I'm not going to say them anymore because you got to watch the video. And I do have a drawing for you to enter that's in the video description of the video. At the end, you need to fill in 3 questions, and you'll get that information by watching the video. So that's been fun. I'm working on, I finished those 2 t-shirt quilts that I showed you all previously. This is my customer that I told her I was going to make this particular t-shirt quilt for free. And then she actually commissioned 2 quilts. So I normally do about twin size up to 12. 16 logos, cutting them all just 15 inches square or whatever it is that I'm going to be working with. And she commissioned 2 quilts, and since she commissioned 2 quilts, I went ahead and decided that I would go ahead and she had 2 requests that I normally don't do on a gift quilt. She wanted a queen size because people don't understand that I'm now making something that I charge $800 for as a base. And then it's also being customized in the center because some of the t-shirts are bigger than 15 inches square. And so people don't realize that when you get out of the grid that you've now got to do a whole lot of custom piecing. It took me all of yesterday just to do the right center of this, because it was more complicated than everything else. And then when I got through, I must have twisted a number at 3 a.m. or something like that, and my row was like 6 inches short. And I'm like, huh? I lay down in bed And then while I'm laying in bed, I figured out how to fix it, right? So what did I do? I got right back up, because that's the type of brain that I have. Once I figure something out, it will not let me go to sleep. So I got right back up, fixed the thing so that I could add the final 6 inches I was short. And then I sewed the two pieces together, because if I did not, I would have sat there and thought about it all the way through. So this is what I have so far, and you're not going to be able to see this whole thing. I fully understand that, but I'm doing the best I can with what I'm working with. So this is what I have so far, and right here. This side over here, right here, is kind of telling a story about stone hustlers, then where they're located in Flint, Michigan, that, you know, these people are instructors, even though it doesn't have an S, dollar bill, and then first lady. And then they had this on the back of one of their shirts, guess who wants to be like something, you know, you all can read. And then I put the name of Stone Hustlers down there again. Guess who I've always wanted to be like, and then I ended it again with Stone Hustlers. This bottom part where I got the 3 sections with the dollar sign, the black, and then the, you know, the white piece. Yeah, that's what I figured out when I got into bed, and I'm like, girl, go do it, because if you don't, you're going to be up all night tossing and turning. So this middle section was supposed to be 9. It was supposed to be 9 15-inch squares where you can see with 3-inch sashing, and you can see that this is all off the grid. So this whole middle section was custom done, and I was not happy about it. But I got the hardest part of this quilt done, and the chat is just rolling. And I'm glad about that. So the rest of this is going to be easy peasy. I did have to make one adjustment to one block, because one of my dollar bill sashings, when I got to the end, it was quite thick. And it was a little bit wider than what I needed. So what I did was went and trimmed the block so that it would all fit into that same space. So let's see if I missed anybody coming in. That's the main thing. I try to welcome everybody on my live sewing chats. Let's see. Oops, it jumped. Francis Jackson came in saying hello, T and all Teaquilters. Lana Dean. Good evening, Teaquilters and Miss T. Joe Carmel says, I got my fabulous pattern. Looks super fun. Got to start looking for fabric. That's what I got to do now. I've been working on this t-shirt quilt. I wasn't trying to get this done before I left on my cruise, and now it's like, you know, I sent her the other two. I had somebody that wasn't even really a customer. I was just making a quilt for, turned into a customer and bought 2 quilts, not just one. And then she's now wanting a third one done right away instead of waiting till like later in the year. But I'm not going to get it done before I go on. I got other ones that are before that one because she requested it late. But I just felt like I should at least get the quilt that I promised her for free done. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm trying to be flexible too. Joe Cormel says, look totally awesome. Thank you. Lana says, Miss T, that is a nice beginning of your t-shirt quilt making. That is beautiful. Yes, I love these shirts. She kept all the good shirts for her quilt, and it looks really, really good. And I got a few. These are all basic now because these are all now to the same size. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the progress and how it's looking. Now it's just going to be framing all the way around. So putting a side on each side and then top and bottom border, and then it'll be finished. And it's not quite, it'll be like 95 inches edge to edge. I normally go for like 96.5, 96 finished, but it is what it is. And stuff draws up a little bit doing quilting anyway, so I'm not worried about losing. Christine H. Are the 12 Days of Quiltmas videos on YouTube? Yes, they are. If you go to my YouTube channel, go to my content on my homepage, click on videos. There's going to be a premiere video. A premiere video is a video that has not played yet. It's me standing in front of a Japanese maple or burning. It's not a Japanese maple. It's the burning bush. It's a red tree with a bush where the leaves turn red in the fall. I'm standing with an elf hat on outside, so you can't miss it. That's the video you want to click on, and then go to the description box, and in the description box is a link. When you read all the description, there's a link in there that has a YouTube play button. You press that, and it's going to take you to all 12 videos that are slated to play. We have a playlist that we're using, so everybody's video has already been uploaded and is in that playlist. You need to watch all, well, yeah, you need to watch all 12 videos because they have clue words in them. You collect all 12 of the key words. They're going to tell you what they are in the videos. And then at the end, on day 12, which is the day that I go on Tuesday, you're going to go back to the page of the things that you want to win. You don't have to go back to all 12 channels, because we're going to put a link into our videos for you to go and win our particular quilt. So you will have to, if you want to win my quilt, that means you need to click on my video, click on the link that's going to be in there for you to go and enter your 12 items that you found into my thing. And then of course whoever gets all 12 are going to be the people that is drawn from. Because you got all, if you get all 12 correct. So if you miss one, just know that you're probably going to be disqualified, because I don't think there's going to be a way to get down to people that got 11 right, because I'm going to assume that we're going to have many people that get it right. So just make sure that you get all of those keywords correct, so that when you start entering, you're going to be one of those people that got 100% on your test. Okay. And then one person is doing all the drawing for everybody, so that the drawing is fair, so nobody can cry foul. Say Kevin the quilter wins my quilt. You can't say that he won the quilt because it's my thing and he's my friend. I can't control who wins. Somebody else is doing it and it's not me. It's one person doing all the drawing. I'm not going to put the name out because I just don't want to do that for people to harass. But I can tell you honestly that it is not me, so that's good. One less thing I have to do, and that's how it's going to be. So you have 24 hours once I make a video announcing who that winner is. And then once I announce who that winner is, you got 24 hours. If you don't, then we'll be pulling somebody else, because they're trying to make sure that packages get out into the mail, because it's a Christmas quilt, and hopefully you can use it a little bit this year depending on where you're located. Okay, now if you're in another country and you win, there's a high probability that you are not going to get that quilt by Christmas. Okay, you're doing good if Canada gets it by Christmas, but we'll see. But this is my cheat sheet. I guess I could show you that. It is a hot mess. This is how I work. I go into Electric Quilt and I do a custom set, but I really don't do a custom set because I don't need it to tell me sizes. I just want to get everything fitted into a particular size. So I just go into Electric Quilt and I make up something without all the writing that looks like this. And I'm placing, I know what size my blocks are, and so I'm just placing them inside this grid. I know this looks like a hot mess, but I fully understand everything. And it was so funny because one of the girls today at our meeting go, I'm glad you understand all of that, but as I've been working, I've been writing and filling stuff in. When I first started, all I knew was the size of my blocks that I had cut everything to. So that's what this is up here. So that's my cheat sheet in case I get something out of order. I know exactly where all of these pieces go. Also, what I have here is I kept one of the name tags. I put this on the back of my label because I have a nice memory label that I'm embroidering, machine embroidering, and I'm just waiting until I know whether it's going to be finished in December or January at this point. And I will be putting this over top of the label, so I'm calling it Dollar Bill, which is a line dancing name. So I'm just going to sit that in here. All right, let me get back to reading comments so I can get caught up, hopefully. I can't remember where I left off. Tom Whittick Eckery is here saying hi, T, and all T quilters. Hit that thumbs up button for Miss T. Thank you and welcome, Tom. The Molly J is here. Welcome back, lady. Saying hey, Miss T, and all quilters. Hit that. No, she didn't say that. She says from cool 49-degree Oxon Hills, Maryland, I will be listening to music. Naps are always good too. Or are you done with I don't know what she's saying. I don't know if June's talking to me or somebody else. I'm going to assume June's talking to somebody else. Cynthia Shades here saying good evening to all. Bonita Nance, hey Miss T and everyone. Was sewing and got carried away. Hey girl, keep going. That quote is awesome. It's beautiful. Thank you, Christine. Priscilla Stevenson is here saying good evening. Hello, Priscilla. Welcome to the live chats. Yay! We got another newbie. Lana saying, oh, she's on chemo, so she is talking to Lana. So congrats, Lana. Hopefully everything works out well for you. She says it's up to God to heal it completely. Yes. Bonita says, OMG, retreat is just around the corner. Yeah, girl, and you're coming in early in that, ain't it? Hugs and good luck prayers to you. Stay well. So people are sending Lana. So you all are sweet. Thank you so much. Darcy says she needs more of those thumbs up. So while I'm doing all this extra talking and stuff, go on over there and hit the thumbs up button and come on back in, or minimize your screen and hit the thumbs up button and come right on back. Thank you, thank you. And Kevin in there acting the fool, talking about Kevin the quilter won what? Who, where, why? Just kidding, laughing out loud. And I know Kevin is sewing, so that's why he's not doing a whole lot of chatting. Kevin getting work done. And me, I'm over here. I should be working on other projects, but I'm trying to do the right thing. You know, I'll be behind in all my projects anyway. So it's like, whatever. Some more days ain't gonna hurt, is it? I'm trying to do the right thing. And Sue laughing, talking about guess who's off tomorrow, girl. And Joe Cormel ain't no good, talking about Rumi, you won. Minnie Doula says you have a stash or pass list on your page, and I was wondering if that is basic. I don't know, basic, your decision. In the video, I give you what I'm going to do with Stash or Pass. And when I announce what the total count numbers are, that's what you all would do if you receive the item in that box. Would you stash it or would you pass it? So I don't know what else to mention on that one. Sheila Willis saying good evening to you and all quilters. Linda Williams is here. Hi there, Miss T. The Dollar Bill t-shirt quilt is coming out great. It's such a good feeling when you see your quilting plans coming to fruition. Enjoy. Yes. And when I'm looking at this, I know when I sent this to her, she probably looking at this like, what in the world is this stuff? And then I went ahead and sent her the first 2 lines just so she could understand a little bit more, you know, that there is no 2 stars in your quilt. I just happened to, what I was doing was every size block when I first started, they were a different color, so I knew what sizes, because when you're doing custom set, you need to know what size they are without having to click on it every time and look at each piece. So I put, when I make a different size block, I make it a different color initially, and then once I get everything into the size where they fit, then I go and put the actual color of the background of the t-shirt. But the two that were off, that were in the center, I left the stars in there because the blocks themselves are stars. You got the Gemini block and the bedrock, him as a Flintstone. So yeah, I just left the stars there instead of putting something plain there. But that let me know that those were my two largest blocks. And so I was making sure that I didn't want to get to the end and then trying to figure out how I'm going to put the two largest blocks in the quilt. So I actually started with the two largest blocks. So, but thank you, thank you. Christine H is reminding people to hit the thumbs up button as well. Kevin talking about, yes ma'am, Kevin is sewing. I can't wait to see your Christmas quilt. I know it will be amazing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Donna has day number 10 tomorrow. Then it's Tucker of Tucker Sewing and Quilting. And then myself. So we got... It's going to be interesting to see what Donna has. And then Tucker, yeah, I think Tucker's going to go nuts too. Mine, I played like down the middle. Like I wanted something that looks really, really nice. But I was also wanting the fabric to shine. So we'll see. We'll see what you think when it all is said and done. So I'm going to fold these in half. I got these all pinned with all of my pieces. And we're going to start with the left side. So I got all of my stuff in order of how it's going to be sewed. I don't know if I'm going to press, but I'll go ahead and put some water in this iron. I didn't do this earlier. I don't even know if my sewing machine's on. I seriously doubt it. It is. I didn't even remember cutting the machine on. It's going to be one of those days, folks. I'm really tired, but I want this project done. I'm tired of working on it. I've been doing so much math. It's ridiculous. And then when I got to the end, I'm like, how did I miss 6 inches? But I did. All right, so I've got like, this is my left side, and I've got everything pinned because I got all of my little tags on here as well. So this is the left side, which means when I'm putting pieces on, I've got to put everything onto the bottom. So I'm just going to turn the shirt sideways, turn the stack sideways before I take my pins out. And I'm going to also leave the left on the top piece. So this is my top, and then I want to put this on here like that. And I don't usually put 2 layers of t-shirts together, so I am going to be using my clips a lot because they're heavier. I use them for sewing when I'm putting 2 pieces together. I like having a piece of regular cotton on here because it helps to stabilize. But she wanted as many of these dollar bills in her quilt as I could possibly put in. So I put everything in minus this one from all the shirts that I cut from. I had like 63 sides. So let's just say that I had 30, 40 shirts that I cut up. I've used all of those plus 23 shirts that I cut for her quilt. So all the extra pieces are in her quilt. So I have no extra tag pieces at this point. And the only thing that I'm going to do is I am going to put a 5-inch border on here. It probably will be a scrappy border made with all different shades of blue. But we'll see. That's the last thing that I have to do. I'm going to use that one. I do find that 2 pieces of t-shirts materials together, they do want to slip and slide a little bit. So that's another reason I'm clipping instead of just straight sewing. I don't know why this piece was sitting here upside down, but it was. I'm glad I noticed it before I sewed it in. Let me make sure. Yep. Double checking now. Whoops. So, I can't wait to, oh, okay. Your quilt's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Thank you. Get this one on here. Helena Carter is here saying hi, T and all quilters. All right. And all of these things better meet up too. Woo, they better meet up. If it happens like it did at 3 o'clock this morning, I'm 6 inches short, I'm gonna spaz out. I was like, huh? Oops. So let me know what projects you're working on today. I know some of you all say you're sewing. Would love to know what you're doing. Jason says, woo, I forgot how big of a mess flannel makes your machine, laughing out loud. One of the ladies in the group had a flannel Tula pink quilt. I'm like, I would have never said that fabric is Tula's fabric. It was a Tula Christmas print. It was really, she done a beautiful job with it though. I'm trying to tie my hair ends together so they won't stick out behind my head. All right. Pearl Medina came in, said hello, Miss T and fellow quilters. Sue Allen says hi, T and quilters. Just finished watching Beth Goods making her quilt. Yes, she did an awesome job. Bonita Nan says making 2 quilts for friends. Oh my gosh. Lana says, I know. That's right, Kevin Flannel. That's Jason. That's Jason. Talking about the flannel. Can do a job on the machine. Deborah is still working on the Christmas gift quilt. So that's awesome. All right. So we're going to get, I'm going to put this over here for right now. Take these 2 pieces off. All right. I don't have a press thing in here, so I am going to just push the seam down with my wood press, and then I'm going to turn it to the back side and press. It's still hot, thank goodness. So I don't have a press sheet in here. I didn't bring it in here. So I just gave it a little memory on which side I wanted to go stick on. Don't be trying to iron up in here because I don't have much space here to iron. So that's one. And this is number 2. I don't have to worry about this one. I can stay on the fabric. I even find that the airbrushing ink your iron wants to stick to it too and drag. It doesn't like sticky up your iron, but it doesn't, it's not smooth like you would think. So it's paint too. So all right, that's number one at the top. This is the next one. Get sewed together. And I should have pieces here that I can chain piece on, but I don't. So I'm just going to be cutting thread today because I just want to get this done. I don't want to put, what I have for piecing is so complicated. I don't want to lose a piece and then cry. So I try to concentrate on that by itself. Kevin talking about, you know what I'm working on, Miss T. Right. Kathy Klein's here, says working on Bonnie Hunter's mystery quilt, Indigo Way. I need to go and start downloading stuff because I haven't even had time to even do that, okay? It's ridiculous. L Lady says, I'm finishing my Christmas placemats and bread baskets, and my name is... Oh, Iris Sale Lady. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Real name is Linda. Sorry, Linda. I appreciate that. I wasn't reading it right. Darcy says, my project that I'm working on is that I made myself a special pillow. I will show it to you on Facebook, so that's cool. Lana is working on tea towels and pot holders, embroidered towels to hang on the stove. One of the ladies came today at our meeting. She went to a resale store and bought tea towels that were plaid Christmassy, $5 each. They were hand machined, like they had done applique, fusible applique, but they hand embroidered all around, used all the different colors, put buttons on stuff where it needed. On the Christmas tree, she used buttons for the lights, and all the thread match the color of the button she put on. Beautiful work. And they were selling them for $5 each. She bought placemats, $5 each. The placemats had Christmas light strings running on them. I'm like, I can't believe what people probably gave away. I'm thinking that somebody in quilting probably passed, because you don't normally find that much quilting related stuff at one time. She had a lot of it too, or enough. And somebody was just getting rid of stuff, but it's beautiful work. Joe Carmel's hanging out with Mom. That's always awesome. Finishing hieroglyph quilt. Sorry. Top making slouch hats for Kwanzaa, so that's cool. That's Diamond in the Rough. And then Mary is in here under Tom's, not Mary, Diane 57 is here under Tom saying, hi T, sorry I'm late. Diane, you know, I sent you an invoice. Let me know if you still want your thing. Maybe you need to email me what email to use, because I think when I pulled up your email, it was like 3 different emails in PayPal. So let me know which email to send you your invoice for that fabulous pattern. I don't want you to miss it, because I got 4 available. I got a couple more, so I got 4 available now. What else are we doing? Becky says, so very late. Hello everyone, crocheting. Hey Becky, welcome. Vanessa says, last day of ski vacation, heading home tomorrow. Oh, it's a good and a bad thing when you're headed home. You've had such a good time. You don't want to leave. You know, you got to go back to work for some people, or go back to doing your regular routine. But you like that part of going back home as well. So Darcy says, I've also been crocheting some winter hats, so that's cool. All right, clip. And this one here has, I had to squeeze it in. And it even moved a little. You know, putting two pieces, even when I'm clipping, putting two pieces together, it scooched down a little, so I'm going to have to compensate in the seam allowance. That's why I do love putting a cotton piece onto them to help stabilize some of it. But, you know, I'm doing what I was asked for. So that's pretty. And then this last piece goes on here. And I might end up putting pins maybe on the ends, starting the start and end pieces, since stuff wants to move. I don't like that. Put it right there. And then clip in the middle. This one was a thinner shirt. It wasn't hard to get pins through. All right. Lana talking about she wasn't that lucky. Right, about getting them at the reselling store. Okay, take my pen out. Yeah, the pen helps keep it stabilized. All right, that helped. This is the right side. All right. Take this off and put it in the middle-ish. Right side. And like I said, I do have a sheet up here that's telling me where all these, First Lady is, this goes on the top. This part's flipping over actually. Get it right, T. We only want names upside down when we want them to be. Not unintentionally. Making sure these ends stay together. We can clip in the middle. So, okay, Diane. Christine says watching and thumbs up counts are way off. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps, T. Thank you. Sometimes you have to refresh your screen for your thumbs up number to change. I've been so excited about my Christmas gift from Tom. You already got it? Make sure these two ends are still together. I gotta get in here and peek. Yep. I want to make sure. I guess I got two different weights of shirts here. The one on the bottom must be thinner because it's trying to disappear on me. Alright, so now these two can go together for the left side. I just started the right side so I wouldn't have to break my thread. Since I have everything planned, I am so excited about that. That was a very productive day. Very productive day. All right. So these seams are so fat, but I just still go ahead and hit it with my press just to give it a little bit of memory. So when I flip it over, hopefully it'll stay. And then set an iron on it. A little bit right here. She says yes. Oh, she's going on vacation for 3 weeks. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right. 1 and 2. We're almost finished with the left side. So let's sew this one. Come on, move up here. You can do it. Hey, guess who, Nancy? Make sure that I got that thin one on the bottom again. Putting a pin on the end instead of clipping really helps keep it from shifting. So pinning is better. I'm on the right side with this one. See if I can use the desk and get a harder press. Yep. And since I'm working with all these t-shirt quilts in big chunks, I'm trying not to lose my tools. I'm actually putting stuff back tonight like I should be doing anyway. But I normally only put stuff back when I'm done for the night. All right. Next one. So it's plain. A plain one. I always like those. This one, let's see if I can do this one without it moving. Got to experiment a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to put this little piece that I cut into which is in the seam allowance, but I want to use it to line it up. I'm going to put you over here. Let's see what happened with this one. And we're using the edge of the fabric. Oops. Yeah, one piece of cotton and a t-shirt is just fine. Oops, I forgot this was over here. We definitely don't want this to be a happy accident. Stuff start coming back there. Patty C. Bespoke says, hi T and all, enjoying the chat and getting ready for bed. Okay, so this one I just cut, yep. And I'll show you my left row. Oh, I got strings everywhere. Let's just, I gotta press this towards the sashing. I don't have to, but that's where it's going. It wants to go that way, so I'm gonna just go for it. I think because that fabric is a little thinner. Okay. Oops, I gotta turn it over. All right, so this is, see how long this is? This is like 56 inches long. So starts with dollar bill, everyone versus Stone Hustlers, and then dollar bill, Flint, Michigan, Stone Hustler, one last dollar bill. So this is my my left side. So that's done. I'll put it right here for now. Now we're working on the right side. Black glitter. Put this one on. Piece of plain fabric. Well, I do want to look at this fabric and see if it was an up or not really, because they are both going different, the same opposite directions every row, so it doesn't matter. Just wanted to check. Didn't want to have people going upside down, you know, just in case. Because I just poured out of my scrap bin. June says it's cold in Illinois. I don't know what our high got to today. I woke up cold that I had an undershirt, not an undershirt, like a long sleeve t-shirt under here, under my group shirt today. And when I got home, I took it off. I did not take a nap today. I wish I did, but I didn't have time to take a nap. And then 2 t-shirts here. So let's pin these. I'm gonna have to put a pin there. And a pin down here. And clip it out. There's a song, Walk It Out, that's a line dance, an old line dance song, and all I got in my head is clip it out. Now clip it out. Craziness is about to happen when I need sleep. Kevin talking about, we might see Sleep Happy Miss T in a minute. I'm going to try not to. Okay. Let's clip these two. See what I can press, and then we can, oh, this is nice because this all, both of these were plain fabric. And ooh, it's really nice because I got lots of room to press without running into the t-shirt. Well, look at that. Pull this one up. This shirt has stains in it. I tried washing it, but it didn't help, but I did. And another shirt had a stain. Once this one didn't come out, I didn't even try washing the other one. But every once in a while, your good shirt gets a stain. Doesn't mean we still can't put it in the quilt. Alright, this is the top. This is the next piece. And I'm going to pin anyway, even though I have a plain piece of fabric. It's on the bottom. Jason talking about say woo woo, it's your birthday. Y'all not gonna get me going today. Not gonna do it. Not even my mama could do it. Shut up, Tom. I think we'll be hearing a British accent. Good night, Lana. So we at an hour now. I've been on here. The goal is trying to get all of these sides put together, but you know I'm talking too, so we'll see. I think I should be successful. We're going to be going to the top soon, or the bottom, whichever one pops up first. Out of my stack. Top and bottom got more pieces, but it's still doable. Now these two pieces go together. So we're going to get our next stack, whichever one it is. It's the top. I don't have a label on the bottom. Like your last. If everything else is labeled, we know what everything else is. So this is the top. I'm not going to be sewing in this corner. I can leave it here. And put the rest of the stack back here. I have a piece of fabric going on the top, so I don't need to pin. Well, I do need to pin. I need to clip. I don't need to pin, I need to clip. I don't want any happy accidents at the end of the trail. Or unhappy accidents. not paying you any attention, Kevin. Or Tom. Such good support. Okay, these two pieces now can get sewn, and my right side will be done. So we gotta press towards the plain fabric. I love it. I love the plain fabric. Time about he about ready to find a video and post the link. Y'all so wrong, it's ridiculous. You all are too wrong. And these people are my friends. That's one. Goes at the top. And this is, oh, this one doesn't have. Which way is it trying to go? Okay, so the problem with having white shirts is everything show up on white shirts. But for the most part, they did a good job keeping the white shirt clean. I know when I wear a white shirt to a line dance event, there is no telling you eating and people drinking, stuff is splashing. So they did excellent job trying to keep my iron up so it don't touch the decal. Since I ironed from the front, this is the bottom. And I will put this together. T-shirt to t-shirt to plain, but plain's on the bottom. So we'll put a pin in just in case. Annette J said, it's been a long day. Good night. Good night, Annette. Thank you for popping in. If anybody new here, you can also ask any questions you may be having as well, just in case. We answer those too. I forgot to mention that. The things I do for you all, and then I just get laughed at the end. I was so exhausted from driving all day, getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning so I could meet Kevin, and then did a video after that. You know, I don't know. Alright. Those two are together forever. I do kind of like putting the small piece on the front. So I'm going to put you in my lap. Oh, goodness. Okay, I put this first one on. It's plain. Second one, I got to watch. This is the vertical, so I got to watch how I'm putting my dollar bills in because I want them both turned both ways so that if I miss one by accident, it's not noticeable. So I'm just going to plan them all that way, and I'm putting clip in the wrong place where I should be putting a pin, but at least I'm remembering before I sew. Yes, I do stabilize the t-shirt. I stabilize the t-shirts. All right, here's one. I kind of like having a small piece on top right now. Means it'll be on the bottom next, but that's okay. Let's see. One more small piece and then a big shirt on the end. This one, oh, it's another shirt. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm forgetting. Okay, so this is connected with that. Okay. All right. Everything's cool. I just need to make sure this is turned the right way. Gray shirt on this side goes this way. Yes. And that one is correct. I was looking in the wrong spot. Okay. Make sure you're lined up before I pin. Yay! I will be finished with this. I might get tired of this and just go find one fabric that I can cut 5-inch borders. I think I'm going to put 5-inch borders on here. So I have, see the top and bottom got more blocks, so it takes a little longer to sew. I was getting my positions mixed up, but we're cool now. Alright, one more, and then the end shirt. This one has plain right there. This is the thinnest shirt in here. It's like a men's dress shirt that has the logo on it. Very thin shirt. Probably polyester. T, you must really like us. I am so happy. Yeah. That's why I say I'm up here working hard for the people, and then I make a funny video because I'm tired, and it's like, when I got through with that video, my first instinct was to delete this video, but every time I need a good laugh, I'll go and look at that video, and I just look at us like, what in the world were we thinking? What? And don't just watch, you got to watch it one time looking at me, and then you got to go back and watch it again and then look at Kevin. He was making all kinds of hand gestures behind my head while I was videotaping. I was too sleepy to even realize it. He was slap happy too because he was sleepy, so that he didn't know what to do with himself, so that's what he did for entertainment. We both were a hot mess. A hot mess. Okay, let's see if I got this right side done. So we're going to start with that first. Get that out the way. And we want to press towards the plain fabric on this one. Hi, Carol Williams saying hello, everyone from Busch Gardens, Christmas Town. Kevin is, was, and always an angel. Yeah, right. Just watch the video. Like I said, watch me one time. People focusing on me. When I look at it, I'm focusing on him. And I'm like, he was acting up from the get-go. Angel. Mm-hmm. This one is HTV, so I can iron on that one. That's nice. Okay, this is my top. Oh, this is the whole row. All right, so it starts out with First Lady, which is his wife's line dance name. This one was one of those panels that I don't even know if it's showing up on screen or not, but it's like one of the bedrock type things with the Flintstone theme again, and then it's got Dollar or Bill and First Lady, like first, one ST at the bottom, lady. This one was one that was hard for me to read. I like this because she incorporated not only his line dancing stuff, but part of his other life, which also was some kind of motor club he was in. That's in another section. And then back to the line dancing stuff. So that's the right side. All done. So we're working on the top. Ugh. So I'm glad I got all the hard parts of this done now. So it's just putting these standard size blocks together, because none of the other ones were standard. They were all, I had like 2 or 3 of this particular unstandard size, and then all the other ones were different size. So glad to get through with the center of this quilt. All right, so this is, I need this one off to sew it on. This is 2 t-shirts together. Makes it a little bit more complicated. I'm going to press this one from the back because these are ladders that will melt off. We don't want that. All right, turn it over. Turn it over. Mary talking about in your dreams, Kevin is an angel. What Sue say? Cause she be feeding Kevin. Oh, that was Sue Allen. Oh, she says Kevin is a dreamer. Now I like this Sue. Sue GSD let Kevin get away with murder. When I first saw Sue, I thought it was Sue GSD. Thank you, Sue Allen. I sew with Kevin next week on the 3rd Saturdays of the month. All right, this is JJ. This one goes over here. These two go together. Pins again. Um, um, Time talking about that video is a classic. I bet I watched it 10 times or more. Always makes me laugh. Right. Even when you know the foolishness is coming, it still makes no sense because I don't care if you're not a person that would normally laugh. I think I should get paid for that video. It needs to just go on regular television because it's one of those things where you watching and you like, I am not into this. I don't even know what's wrong with these idiots. And then as you keep watching, you get trapped. It's a crazy video. It's a crazy video. That's all I can say. Sue says, you're welcome, Tease. And Sue talking about who, the Sue GSD who always covering for him. Talking about who, me? Yes, you. Too funny. Yes, you. Darcy's looking for more thumbs up, so please go hit the thumbs up button, people, especially as you're leaving. Watch to see if you've hit your thumb up button for us. Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here, haven't even had the fan on this whole time. No wonder I'm about to break out in sweat. Goodness gracious. Using all this steam in this iron. I'm surprised it hadn't happened before now. And Sue, we're here talking about Kevin is an angel. Yeah, right. Right. I'm just trying. I don't have each of these blocks labeled, so that's why I'm working on just certain pieces at a time so I can keep them in order. I don't want to have to be trying to figure out what goes where by looking at this chart too often. And knowing which side, if I'm sewing it on the side of the block or the top and bottom of the block, that makes a difference. So, yeah. We are doing this a little different today. All right. One more seam. No, two more seams. See, these are longer. So instead of 3 big blocks, I got 5. All right. This one goes on here next. I'll just sit you here. All right. I'm going to go down here. This is so thick. I need to use the desk. It's a little harder than my ironing surface. All right. Press from the back though. And look at Mary F. What video is it in? And Kevin telling Sue GSD, talking about, thanks so much, Susie Q. Please convince the people. Well, that would be what it would be, is convincing, because it's not the truth. It was Iowa Shop Hop. And it was the first video on July 27th. 2021? I can't remember. But it was the All Iowa Shop Hop video. So if you put in Teaquilts, Iowa Shop Hop video, it's the July 27th video. All I can say is don't be drinking anything. Like I said, it starts out, we tried to start out acting pretty good. You know, we knew we were tired because Kevin asked me before we even went live. I said, Kevin, I got to go live when we get to the hotel because it took us a minute to find a place to eat. So we got in a little later than we expected anyway. We had already been to about, I don't know, the video tells you 7, 8, 9 quilt shops that we had to drive through Iowa. And we left home that same day too. And we hit that many stores because we left, like I said, I left my house probably at 2 o'clock, left Kevin's house probably at 4 o'clock. We're at the first store waiting on it to open. So, yeah, it was a long day. But, yeah. And Kevin like, are you really going to go live? I'm like, I told him that I would. I got to go live. Woo-wee, and was that a mistake? Uh-oh, I clipped this down. That's the first time that's happened. Remo says the numbers aren't matching too, so please hit the thumbs up. Kevin says it was 2021. Let me see. I'll try to find y'all a video link. And it was a live video. That's the other thing, too. It was a live. So it's not the day 1, 2, 3, or 4. I forgot about that. Let me go back up to the top because I wasn't paying attention. That's a haul video. This is day 1. This is day 2. This is day 4. That's day 3. I don't know why it's trying to act like it's hard to find today. This little joker won't even come up. Crazy. Teaquilts live. That was 7/31/21 birthday drawing. Iowa Shop Hop birthday drawing. Oh, that's different. Teaquilts live with Kevin the Quilter. That's at his house. I took it down. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what the thumbnail looked like. That's the problem I'm having. So let me go to lives. Let me go to my channel. I got to go to my channel first and then go to playlist, your videos, go to lives, and I'm just going to scroll all the way back if it lets me. We got 3,000 lives since that. For some reason, it's not coming up. I don't remember what it was called. We're at September 22, so we getting there. 4/22, 12/21. I'll know it because it's the first one in the whole series, but for some reason, it's not pulling up right now. 7, here we go. Got to go back. Teaquilts live, 7/27/21. That's exactly what it's called in Iowa. I don't know if I should share this. Oh my goodness. Copy link. And now I got to go back to my live. Search. Also in this video, we got kicked off because the hotel has where you can only be on the internet for like an hour increment or so, and they gave us a few extra minutes. And then when we got kicked off, I was right in the middle of saying something, but then when we got kicked off, Kevin looks at me just straight faced as ever and go, aren't we gonna go back on? And I'm like, no. Don't you think we've done enough? It was like we were a mess. That's all I can say. We were a mess. Woo-wee. No, I'm not going back on there. All right, I just gave y'all the video link. You can copy and paste it somewhere so you can have it. And then when you need a good laugh and you got an hour of your time of your life to use, put it right there. You will not regret it. Like I said, it starts out and you're looking at us like, I can't even relate to this. And eventually you get hooked up into all the crazy stuff going on because we were both slap happy. Craziness. Oh, this one's done now. Yay, another fabric piece with a big section on the side so I don't have to worry about burning the print. So that's good. I didn't realize that it wasn't named. I should have put birthday or something in there. It just says live in Iowa or something like that. So It was quite a few of you all in there, so in the live. Just making sure everything is right side up. I need to put these two pieces together. I'm gonna leave this pin in the top of this blue shirt so I know it's the top of the bottom border. Joe Carmel says gonna rewatch this for the third time on the way home. Yeah, it is messed up. I don't know. It's just messed up. Oops, I got a pin at the bottom too. Okay. So this is my bottom corner, and I'm just making sure everything plain fabric is reading correct. That's good. OMG. May have to go watch it myself tonight. Go prop myself up in bed. I didn't know I was a contortionist. Good night, Mona. She says she will finish watching in the morning. She's tired. You finished. You watched most of it, girl. We only got 20 minutes, 22 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to make the deadline. Up here looking for a video. But I'm not going anywhere until I get them sold. I at least got to get these panels sold. I don't have to get them onto the quilt. If I don't get these top and bottom and side borders completed, I'll be up all night worrying about the quilt. All I have to do now is just come back and sew. I press this one. This one needs to be pressed. Is to sew them to the quilt center, and I'm okay with that. I just want this done as much as I can. I'm just gonna turn you to the back. See if we can save a step here. Hopefully don't press anything in because it is fat. Good night, Cheryl. Okay. Okay. This is my top. That needs this. I'm going to show it to you now because it's going to be too long. So right here, it all fits. And then look at the dollars. They're going different directions. So if I messed one up, you wouldn't be able to tell. And then this piece is going to go on the end. Just want to show you all the pieces. So I don't, because it's not going to work after this. And then this will be the top done. I've got a extra little piece of fabric on the back, so I'm actually going to stitch this one backwards. Doesn't matter now, it's that last seam. I won't get anything turned. It's just got that little extra puffy part, and it don't like starting at that. You know, I had to go into that seam allowance a little bit. And the shirts was one of those sports shirts that have the color going through here, the sleeves. I don't know if those are raglan sleeves. I don't know what they're called. But when your shirt is white and then all from here out your shirt sleeves are blue. I haven't sold clothing in a long time. All right. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, this one is, this is that top. This is the start of the bottom. I like when it's a plain piece of fabric. And it only happens twice. Is it twice? Yes, thank you. I got 2 in here at least. 2 out of 4. Ain't bad. Alright. Put this one on here. Again, it has that little funky start and stop. That's going to disappear in the seam allowance. Just make it bulky. But, you know. It's 81 people in here. Did everybody go watch the other video? Where y'all at? Oh boy. Deborah talking about she's gonna rewatch with a glass of wine. Girl, you better not be drinking. You better get that first sip at the beginning, because we just start just having issues right out the gate almost. You be careful with that glass of wine. Dollar bill goes this way. This goes right here. Oops, wrong pen. I need the long ones to go in here. Okay. We still got over 15 minutes. We should make it. Oops. 15 minutes. Sue says, I'm here. Darcy says, I'm still here. Good night, Zandra. Kevin goes, I'm here. Brenda says, I'm still here. T, smile. I'm here. Or so I think I am. That's Ruth Wright. And Brenda Foley says she just finished this month's block of the month from Legit Kits. Whoops. Diane says, I was watching it till you mentioned my friend who posted. I don't know if she mean, I don't know. It's got past it. So I don't know if that's for post. All right, so that's, I got to press one more seam on here. This one here from the back. I'll just press it from the back real quick. Hope it works. I can't see the chat. Betsy says she's still here. Yeah, a lot of y'all quiet because you're sewing, which is good. 2 hours is a good time to have somebody chatting. And most of it is about quilting. While you're quilting. So yeah, so this is my top that's done. "94.5 inches finished, so 95 inches edge to edge. This sucker was long, or is long. Oops. Well, that's not the way I want to go. I need to have the tag on the outside. Okay, last one here. 2. I should be down here. Let Lives Matter. Put this here. I may have to take this outside and take a photo before I even sew tomorrow. Or if I sew, I may not even sew on this because I'm further along than I really anticipated. I've only been working on this for 2 nights. So I'm farther along than I thought. I was just dedicated to the task at hand. I've only been working on it 2 nights, but I've been staying up to like almost 5 o'clock every day working on it. Well, I think I did so 3 days because I did the t-shirts 1 day and then did all the sewing after that. So 3 times. I've done 2 sewing sessions and 1 cutting session. But no, because I cut all that stuff and then went and made the center. So it's actually, this is the 3rd day of sewing. So 3 days. It's still 3. Oh my goodness. 1, left a pin in. That's not good. And 2. All right. I'm going to see, they even put a New York shirt in here. I guess that must have been one of the trips. Either they went line dancing because we have line dancing in New York too. So, but they she even included that. So I'm thinking they had to go to New York because they had their names on the shirt. It must have been a line dance event, but all right. New York, New York, it's up to you. New York, New York. Oh my goodness. Oh, pass. My stomach turned over. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So sorry, Diane. I didn't say her name. Somebody else must have mentioned her. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that had happened. So sorry. I did not know that. I thought I had saw her name like within the past week in a chat. I thought, but oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Jason talking about he is elbow deep in Wensleydale fabric, but here listening. Brenda says, plan to finish more of my Wensleydales tomorrow. Hubby has jumped in. Got him into foundation paper piece. Ain't that something? That's pretty cool. OMG, I just didn't know. So yes, Vicky passed away shortly after that. I had no idea she had died. See, nobody had mentioned it over here. But she used to be in, she hasn't been in here as much, but she will pop in here and there. And then when I go to other chats, she always said hi to me. So I'm so sorry that that happened. This shirt goes next, the New York shirt. So sorry about that. Judy saying, I'm still here, T. Yeah, she said, you had told me you were going to be working, that you were sewing. And says that she's been working on a new block for her. Bought a new pattern today called Just Kidding Around. And sewing a sample block from some scraps before I start cutting out the fabric. So that's cool. Whoops. Let me lift this presser foot and pull this thread because it's at this hump, starting hump. Had that little extra piece of blue fabric, that one I told you all about. I didn't turn it the other way. And now I got a long thread tail. Alright, let's get this one in. And what else do we have to put on here? We got these two. So I got two more seams and we'll be done. So we should make the deadline. Okay. The nice thing is the majority of these seams shouldn't even match up. Probably just the two on the ends of the borders. And that's it. Maybe. Because I changed everything when I had to make that center custom. So it's still maybe. Okay. Flint Lives Matters. And then this one goes on the end. Excuse me. I never sewed this down. Oh my goodness. I thought this was a completed sewing section laying there. Okay, guess not. At least it's not sewed to the wrong thing. It could be worse. Michelle says, I didn't know that she had died either. So, thanks for letting us know, Diane. We had no idea. And so sorry for your loss. That's horrible. She will most definitely be missed. She was in almost all the chats. Hey, Nikki B. You been out partying? Okay, so instead of 2 or make that 3 or 4 seams. I don't know how many seams I got now. I got 3 pieces after this seam, so it'll be 2 more seams now. Thought I had 2 before. Oops, right there. Got 3 pieces. Just gonna turn it and press. I'm ready for this to be over. Just want to give this seam a memory, so when I get to my long arm, it'll lay. When I move a seam, it'll lay where I tell it to lay. Won't fight me. All right. Okay. Blue, white, black, and then another white one. And 2 more seams, but I still got to use these pins, so it just slowed me down for a minute. But my ends will look better. And I have to deal with no more shirts after these next 2 seams. All regular cotton. Just to finish it off in the border. Melissa Makes Quilt says, hi T, I got here a little late tonight. Just sat down to rest. My muscles are tired from quilting a heavy quilt. Oh my goodness, that's the one thing about being on these domestic machines and quilting the larger quilts, or even on a long arm when you got a long reach. I wish I had got a bigger reach machine. I keep saying I'm gonna replace my machine, but I haven't. I kind of like the 22-inch throat because it keeps me from overreaching. But we shall see. All right. Okay. One last piece. I need to press it first. Got plenty of room to use my iron. Diane says she was checked into the hospital to find out what was going on. It was cancer and she died. Oh my goodness. When you don't even know. Ain't that something? That's horrible. Yolanda Riaz is here saying, I'm late. Just wanted to say hello to T and all the quilters anyway. Have a great evening. Thank you. I got one more piece to sew. Because Flint lives matter. Flint, Michigan t-shirt. And we're going to sew this last seam. And it is 10, so I almost made it. Not quite. So almost, but I cannot stop now. I'd be up all night. And I'm gonna fix something to eat for my 3rd meal of the day. Don't know why I'm using a pen in the middle, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. So, last seam here for tonight. Whoops. If you're in the Facebook group, I will take this out tomorrow. I probably won't sew tomorrow because I've only worked on this for the last 3 days. And I just need a little break from it, but it's almost done. I just have to figure out if I'm going to use one fabric for the border or many. So I'll audition, see if I got one fabric that'll work. If it does, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just cut all the scraps I used in the quilt into 5-inch strips, or 5.5 maybe. All right, woohoo to the woohoo, hoo-hoo. Oh, I mentioned that tonight. I gotta come back at midnight. Forgot about that. I gotta do stash or pass. These two seams, they're connected, but they're finished. Both of them. I didn't take it off my machine, so this one's gonna be that long row you can't see. Uh-oh. Trying to make sure I don't get on this fabric. Okay. I think one part of it got turned under the wrong way. The last seam's giving me pressing issues. I've been doing all kinds of wrong things for a while. Trying to press in this little bitty space. Okay. And the last seam is cutting up. All right, here we go. Last row. The bottom row. This is how it looks. I will. And we are done. Done. So they had like different shirt with different, like they're Stone Hustlers. This is their main shirt. But then they might call it Pajama Jam or Bedrock or I Get It In. And so they had like different versions of this shirt. So I put every version that she had. I didn't duplicate. Whatever was a duplicate, I put it back in the bag. So she actually got all of the logos that they've done in the shirt, in her quilt that she sent to me anyway. So this one has the pin for the bottom because all the other ones are labeled. Bottom, top, and my two sides. And my center is right here. So I will lay this out on my deck, take a picture for you guys because I think we're having Zoom meeting tomorrow. Zoom is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you'll have to convert that for your area. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The information is listed in the Teaquilts Facebook group. Email me if you need a link. I'll try to see if I can get it to you or put it on the Facebook, on the YouTube homepage maybe. So hopefully everybody can come to that. Aw, she said that she didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Thank you, Yolanda. Benita talking about, or you can just stay on here live until it's time to open day 10. No, ma'am. I'm going to go fix me something to eat. But yeah. So I got all of this done. I'm really happy with the progress of 3 days. When I was in here waiting for the live, one of my countdown to stash or pass videos, I was just sitting in here. No, I think I was in here one day with you all on regular channel just cutting shirts because I was just chatting, and then I wasn't even seriously working on the quilt. I was just cutting stuff apart just for something to do on the video. So I'm glad I've got this all done. Yep, this is done for me because the hardest part is all done. That center section was a beast, so I got all of that done. So we're going to go ahead and end here. You all can say prayers for Vicky Lemire's family, her family and friends. So just so sorry about that. I had no idea. So, you all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out. I'll see you here at midnight for Stash or Pass. Otherwise, I'll see you for live chat on Wednesday. Also, a reminder, don't forget that I'm premiering at 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time for day 12 of Quiltmas. So you can see what I made with the 12 fat quarters that we had. So see you all then.